Hello, hashtag here. This one is number 4 of our series. We've done creatine, we've done beetroot juice, we've done tart cherry juice, and let's go back to the basics. Protein. Okay, why do we need protein? Because it repairs our muscle fibers when we break them down, either in the gym or when we train. Okay, the whole principle of exercise is to actually break muscle fibers. Okay, muscle fibers are like grains of wood, and what we do is we stress it, i.e. the brain that side, and the load that side, whether that's you pushing yourself on the road or whether that's you pushing yourself in the gym and lifting heavier weights. Your muscles do this, and there comes a point where your muscles actually break micro level. If you break like that, that's going to hurt, and you're going to end up off for weeks because you've pulled a muscle. But under a microscopic level, have you ever felt that? A couple of days later you get DOMS, delayed onset of muscle soreness. That's the break. What protein does, it actually reconnects it, and it laminates a few extra muscle fibers in there to make sure that never happens again. What we do, because we're clever athletes, or you have a coach who's clever and actually adds a little bit more intensity, we actually create the break again so that the body has to go back into that repair, remodel phase. Okay, that's why we're here. Fitness is all about breaking the body down, and for the other 23 hours a day, we go home, we have protein, which actually helps with the rebuild. Now let's go into what we should do really with protein. Okay, first things first, food is best. If you can get it from food, that's absolutely brilliant. Okay, most proteins come from animal or from an animal, so they're either meat or dairy based, which is why vegetarians and vegans do have to be a little bit more creative in actually how they get their protein. To say it can't be done, no, it can be done. You just need to be a little bit more creative. So how much should we take? Okay, I generally go to a 2 grams per kilo of body weight. So if I'm 80 kilos, then I should be taking in 160 grams of protein per day. And that's even on the days that I don't train. Reason being is your body does not store protein unless it's in the muscle already. You actually can't, there's no reservoir of protein to actually use up on your days from not exercising, on your rest days. So you still need to get it in. There are certain amino acids in a protein filament. There's about 20. Some of them your body uses, your body creates, should I say, but the other stuff needs to come from diet and need to come from what you eat, and they're called essential amino acids, and you need to have all 20 amino acids present to create one single protein filament. So if you're only eating a certain type of protein, chances are that might not work. Remember me saying about the vegetarians. Now, bread doesn't have all the proteins in it. Beans, pulses, legumes, they don't have all the proteins in it. But you put them together, beans on toast, then you get what we call a complementary protein. So actually, it actually gives you all 20, and you'll be able to create that one single filament. Now, someone asked me recently about protein powder. Depends. It's a soft answer, I know, but it depends whether you're getting it from your food throughout the day. If you are falling short, a lot of people don't have a lot. If you actually start to investigate, use one of those apps where it actually works out what your food is by checking the barcodes, FitnessPal, Food Coach, for example, you'll start to understand that you're probably not getting the protein that you need. 160 grams is quite a tall order. So sometimes it's good to actually have a protein shake, protein powder to actually front end fill the day. I have it with my porridge in the morning. I have 1 scoop with my porridge in the morning, and sometimes in the evening if I'm a bit short before I go to bed. Okay, and that 1 scoop is 25 grams and it's mainly protein, full stop. Got to be careful when you shop around, because there are protein powders that bulk it up with a lot of carbohydrate, a lot of sugar. So you got to be careful. Great as a recovery tool if you have it immediately after exercise, but if you're actually putting that on your porridge first thing in the morning, porridge is already your carbohydrate, so why would you want more carbohydrate? So you got to be careful out there. Always read the label. The best ones are the protein isolates, because they're just high protein, low carbohydrate, low sugar. So just look out for those. If you have any questions about protein and what you should eat and when you should eat it, please drop me a message on #coaching and I'll do my best to actually answer the questions. Okay, that was number 4. Speak to you soon. Ciao, ciao for now. Let's crack on.